Hello and welcome back everybody, I'm one proud Bavarian and this is Foundation. And it's our little region of Bavaria. And yes, I'm going to upgrade it, I'm going to call it the region of Bavaria. Now you can't give individual settlement names here in this game as far as I'm aware. But what you can do is you can roleplay as though that is a thing you can do. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to name this Minge, so this is Munich. I'm going to name this one... what about... I'm thinking, right, do I want to pick something that is close to Ming, or do I want to, like, just pick random cities? Let's just call this one Bamberg. And then over here we have Fürth, alright? So this is Fürth, and Fürth is going to be a really nice settlement. It's going to be fairly large when I'm going to expand it here. That is at least what I would like to do this episode. I also want to do some rezoning, because I'm just going to straight up take all of this away. These are all the buildings that I want in this region. This one is fine, although I think I'm just gonna... Actually, that's a mistake. I'm gonna keep you here. That's okay. Yeah, this is fine. The extraction right here, this one can go. There you go. You can also take away the residential zones from over here. I think we're fine in terms of houses in this region. Now, in this region, I would love some more houses, so I'm gonna put down some stuff over here. Although probably not that close to the abyss. What about like this? There you go. And then we're gonna eventually expand over here with this city. I would like to have the bridge right over here. It's gonna be a while, I think, because let's just revisit this, right? Oh, also let's just revisit the bread stuff. What's wrong with the bread here? You are, if I remember this correctly, and it's been some time since I played, but you are the only one that actually offers bread, aren't you? So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to stop offering bread for a while here. You can offer berries until you run out of them. You have 2 berry collectors there, perfect. We might want to be thinking... I will do some optimization off camera here. Right now, I'm happy with everybody being where they are. What I do want as well is maybe some more residential zone right here. I think we want to build like a cathedral or something, like a fairly big church over here. I think that should be a solid idea. I'm gonna have a small village over here and then it extends over there. Sounds good to me. Alright, so let's just carry on. Let's speed it up. What do I want to talk about this episode? The last 2 episodes, I will admit, I was very, very tired, so we really didn't talk about much other than just existing and trying to build things up a bit. But what I will say is this. I have a topic here that I want to talk about today, and that topic is virtual reality. You know, virtual reality, a technology that has been around for a couple of years now. Actually like 5 or 6 years at this point, and has never struck me as properly, how do you phrase it without being impolite, being properly finished. There was never anything that made me think, you know, this is a finished technology. This technology is slowly getting to a consumer level. Recently, however, I picked up a Windows Mixed Reality VR goggles, and that is pretty much the cheapest you can get anywhere. I know this, and I bought it because of exactly that reason. And so I had a really cheap dip into virtual reality. It was literally like 2 days ago that it arrived. And I bought it and I tried it out. And I will admit, for not properly being commercially finished, it's very fun. It's actually like an insanely fun... Oh, you know what I think we should do as well? Probably want a warehouse. Maybe like over here. Like in the center of these, I think it's a good idea. Oh, there's another thing we need to make sure of. But yeah, what I noticed is that it's actually a solid amount of fun despite not being where I thought it was, right? So you are right here. That's a good builder. I agree with this builder. You're down there. Okay, so we have 1 builder up there, 1 builder down there, 1 builder here. Nice. Okay. And then another builder down there. I think what we could use here is check on our unemployed people, and we have quite a number of them. I want one of these people to be... There you go, you're gonna be a builder. Good luck. Where you? Oh, same house, that's okay. Maybe. I'm gonna promote you right now to a builder, just so that we've done it, right? Nah, you're good. You're also good. And I will admit, you know what? I've actually had more fun than with some stuff that is treated as commercially finished, you know, as a done product. I will admit that. It was a great time that I've had so far, and I was thinking, you know, maybe at some point I'm going to actually live stream some. Would I advise people to get virtual reality? Not really, kinda. I'm also already gonna build a second one. And this is a bit spammy, I will admit, but we will need it for this entire region. So let's just build that up right now, close to the forest if we can. There you go. We'll even speed that up a bit. And then let's just have it speed along. Honestly, virtual reality is like 3D cinema to me. You have to get used to it. If you go to 3D cinema for the very first time in your life, and I'm not talking, I was alive with the old school 3D cinema, right? I went to movies that were like all blue and red, because that's how it went back in the day. But when you go to modern 3D movies, at least that's my experience, I had like headaches after the first few times, right? I was like, Jesus, this kills me. My enthusiasm to live is gone. But actually, with this one, pretty good. Pretty good. I'm going to buy this one, we're going to buy this one right after, and then we're going to expand fully here. I have had a very, very decent time. Look at this. This looks so comfy. Yeah, this forest can go a bit, I think. Like, we can get rid of that. We have a decent amount of wood at this point, but is it going to be enough? There are woodcutters right here. Where are you cutting anyway? You're not cutting anyway, are you? I think I'm just going to, like, do this zone right here, because then the forester can get there quickly and try to double down on it. Right, you know the drill, by the way. These houses sometimes upgrade, sometimes they don't. I'll just look, it's going to be mixed, all right? It's fine. This will be a proper village anyway, long term. Oh, and there you go. Let's buy this one, and now we are prepared, and being prepared is quite important. So let me think here. I would like to build a church like right over here. I want to keep this forest alive for sure. That forest is supposed to remain where it is. I'm not going to start with the church, I don't think. I think we should start with an iron mine. Let's build an iron mine right over here. Only one for the moment, maybe a second one, but I don't want to be too spammy for the time being. A coal hut. We will have a coal hut. Traditionally, I believe those coal huts were actually in the woods. That is as far as I can tell. I do know that we call it Köhler in German. And I do know... Oh, and you can't even build it. So there is no residential district to ever be built on this. No, we just don't have the money. Alright, don't worry about it. But I do know that Köhler were usually within the city. And not within the city, within a forest. They were, quite isolated. And to just end the VR exposition here, I don't think that it will be a commercially viable technology for quite some time. You know, it's more like an enthusiast thing. It always has been advertised as that, so I understand why, you know, it would end up like that. But at the same time, I mean, maybe they're going to put some more... No transporter. Maybe they're going to put some more quality into it as we go long term here. And maybe I actually want an additional house like right here. What about that? Anybody? Nobody? I'm just going to leave that here. We have a dude working here. The dude is actually from this town, so that's nice. More villagers are arriving as we speak. That is a pretty good one. I'm not opposed to that at all. I was mostly thinking, right? So we will have a coal hut, obviously, like right here. I would like to have it like right about here, yeah. Because they're not going to build any houses here, so we might as well just build a coal hut. Right at the edge of the forest. That's okay. And after doing that, right, an iron smelter. We just don't have the money for the moment. Oh, there you go. We have the money now. So we need coal and iron. So the iron smelter, let's just place it like this. We place it right here. Then there would be a blacksmith, and then we all of a sudden have our own tool production. Isn't that cool? I think it's very, very cool. Speaking of cool, can I unlock anything here? Doesn't appear so. I will build up another church here so that we get more, you know, prestige or whatever you want to call it. We do need more. I guess you could build like another tower right over here. But I will say, I've had a lot of fun with virtual reality so far, and there's going to be a lot more coming. Especially because, like, it's all free. You know, like, most of the games are free. You have, like, Beat Saber, if you haven't heard of it. That is free. That is not free, sorry. 19.99 or something. But most of what you can play is free, and then there's some quality game situation that is not free, but I think that is perfectly reasonable. I mean, you know, you gotta pay the iron price sometimes. That's just the way it is. We definitely, primarily, I believe, need more residential zones. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stretch you out right over here. The church can then be built inside of this at some point. And then you're just gonna go ahead and are gonna build more. Nobody's building here for some reason. It's not that bad a place, you know? I would like to at least a bit expand over there, but it doesn't seem to be happening. Yeah, all of this is being built. This is fine. Oh, and I don't know if the forest is actually catching up here. Doesn't look like it. Why are you not being built anyway? Oh, you need stone? We do have stone, to be fair. Tell me about the happiness. So, 4 villages are lacking clothes, 28 villages are lacking a church. That is fine. Nobody's going hungry. That is a big, big positive here for me. Because it means that our management of production chains when it comes to food are quite optimized. Especially you. Yeah, you're doing quite nicely. I'm a big fan. Alright, maybe we want to build something else here as well. We could build up this church a little bit more, I suppose, but not really that interested. What we could do is, I guess, like a bit of a wall here. Seems wasted though, doesn't it? More villages are more villages are more villages. Now let's take a look at the warehouse. Yeah, that's right over here. Show me Agnes and Charles. Where are they? You're close enough. You're also close enough. That's fine. Long term, we might want to have them work on something like this, or maybe the coal hut. I think that could be a good option. But for now, this is good. I would like you to store wood. What about accepting stone, tools, and maybe even some wool? Because I was thinking, right? We have so we have the wool production right here. This one, the weavers are producing their woolen cloth, and then the woolen cloth, if I'm not mistaken, which one of these is it? Is produced, yeah, it's brought down here. And this kind of, you know, it's a long, long way. Believe me, it's a long, long way down here, but at the same time, it's all working out. I don't actually think, now that I look at it right, I don't think we need this. I would be happy, though, if you were able to, like, store one of those. Iron ore, iron, coal, you know, that sort of stuff is kind of what I'd like to be looking at here. Let's just carry on. This looks pretty decent, I'll be honest with you. I would like to start the construction of a wooden wooden bridge. Pardon me. Of course, this is also a wooden bridge and a wooden build at the same time. What are you doing? Hey. Ah, here we go. Right. I would like it to be like this. This is what I like. Maybe we're gonna move you like right over here. How much wood is this? 280. Jesus Christ. A lot of wood. So I think this is what I want it to look like, you know? Yeah, this looks fine. 250. We got it done. Alright, let's do it. Somebody build it. Not my business who does it at the end of the day. I love that they're both fishing in the same fishing spot. I think it was Gott that mentioned, hey, do you want to do Rimworld after this? And for Rimworld, I will tell you the following. I love Rimworld. It's a great game, a lot of fun. However, and that however is quite big. However, Rimworld at the same time is a game that I would argue I play a bit differently from most other people. And when I say that, oh look at you, are you a trader? Oh, yeah, you totally are a trader. Did I unlock the trade routes? I totally didn't unlock the trade routes here. Oh, I see how it is. So we just need 20 bread. How are you doing here? I just wasted 20 bread, but that's okay. Just store bread here. And then we're going to put it back in here. Once the bread is stored up here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and... These are taking the bread. What are they doing here? I need the bread to be stored there. Once the bread is stored, we're going to open up a new trade route that lets us trade away and trade in more goods. But Rimworld is a game that I play to fail. And that is an approach that I don't think is very suitable for YouTube. Let me explain what I mean when I say that. I play Rimworld because I want to fail. Alright? So, sounds very counterintuitive, and you're gonna be fired, my friend. Both of you are gonna be fired. Alright, goodbye. Sounds very counterintuitive, and that is pretty much because it kind of is. Rimworld. Also, wait a minute. Where were those? Where were those unemployed people? Rimworld is a game where I like to mostly play the early game. Once you go too deep, it's a lot of grinding. It's a lot of, you know, like schematically planning your base. I don't like to do that necessarily. What I love about Rimworld, and look at this cozy little hut over here. What I like to do about Rimworld is I essentially get into it, right? And I choose one of the hardest starts possible, and I try to simply survive. Because that part of the entire experience is my favorite. I love playing games where you're kind of like constantly struggling, right? Constantly the game is throwing a wrench between your legs. And I think, look at this. This is going quite nicely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fire you, Charles. And then I'm going to assign Charles right here. Tell me when they're fired, okay? And the iron mine has already been completed. We need more people to settle over here for sure. So we just need more villages, all in all, I think. There you go. Hello, Charles. Welcome to the club. Let's have the coal flow. This one is progressing quite nicely. 79 out of 250. So my Rimworld attempts are fairly short. My Rimworld attempts are like maybe 3 to 4 hours maximum, because I love having Rimworld attempts, you know, where like crazy stuff happens, where my people constantly go insane, where my people constantly struggle to keep their mental stability up, where I kind of roleplay sometimes, you know, sometimes just say, hey, you gotta push on, I'm not gonna build you this, even though I know this may lead to failure. I love that approach, but that approach is also prone to maybe end after 1 or 2 episodes, and 1 or 2 episodes are not what I want to put out, you know, like that's not a proper series. That's as easy as it gets. Are you 1 or 2 people? You're 2 people. Jesus. So that's not really what I'm looking forward to there, right? I don't get down and say like, oh, let's just have like a really mediocre kind of situation going. And I think I want to build this church right over here. I would love some some stone extensions actually. I don't know, this is going to be very, very ugly, I feel. Could I even do that? So I don't know if that is really suitable for the channel. I'm going to think about it, you know? This series isn't made for an eternity. For right now, it's running perfectly fine. You know, I love playing this game. I have a lot of fun doing it. And this is very tall, Jesus. But at the same time, I do have to say, and I will say, that maybe there's gonna be a time where this will no longer be the primary thing, you know, for now on the channel. So I think there's definitely space for this. This looks nice, right? This is a large, nice church. Yeah, I like this approach. Let's take a look at a potential door here. Ah, you're nice. I like you. Right, and then I would love to have... What about a small tower, right? We have a small tower, but we turn off clipping. How do I turn off clipping? Is it... rotate? No. Oh, I just do it here. Right. I would love to have you a bit taller, right? And then we're going to place you basically right here. Inside of this. What's the general approach here? I don't know. Maybe this won't even work. I was just thinking, you know, you want to definitely have a central tower. I wish I could tell if this was actually central, but I think it is. That's too high. That's quite clearly too high. Damn, that's not okay. This is the mega church. Right. And we're gonna have you here. If you have any additions, by the way, how I should change this build, tell me in the comments. I will do it. Alright, I'm not a build master. I just try my best to survive. And maybe we want to have like a bit of a cemetery over here. Like, it's so tough to plan for, really. This will add 8 point something splendor, which is really nice. I'm a huge fan. Why does the stone grave not add any splendor? Well, only we knew, huh? I'm gonna put some small graves here for the moment. And then, of course, the wooden cross right here. But did I put it right? I don't see it. I don't think I put it right. Excuse you? What's going on? Where did I just put that cross? What the hell? Oh, I'm an idiot. I am a moron. Oh no, where did I just place that? The wooden cross, it's somewhere. Don't know where I put it. Alright, you know what? You gotta live with your mistakes sometimes. This is one of them. Definitely one of them. Right, this is gonna be our mega church here, alright? This is just how it goes sometimes. This tower, on the other hand, maybe. I don't see it. I look at that, right? And I'm like, I don't see that. But a wooden extension, I can definitely see. I would love to go with A, though. This has a huge capacity, and that is exactly what it's supposed to have. I'm going to put another door over here. Oh, and actually, I like that door, I think, for our primary entrance. I mean, it makes no sense to have a door right here, does it? But it would maybe make sense to have a door at our graveyard? Probably. Let's stop the snapping for the time being, right? We're just gonna take a look at this, and I would love to place you right here. Maybe adjust you like this. There you go. Alright, and then I'm gonna move you over here. Thank you very much. Then I'm gonna move all of you a bit over there. I think this is fine for the moment. You know, it could be beautiful, could be less beautiful, it could be anything, right? We're just gonna go with this mega church right here. Somebody has to have a mega church. A mega church has to give. And maybe I'm actually gonna move you right over here. And then instead have a door right there. I think that's solid, yeah. Seems to work for me. And then of course a small wooden extension, thank you very much. Right there. You know what, I'm gonna take it like this. 75, holy moly, this is a huge ass project. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. This is a huge ass project. But we're gonna have it happen, alright? Even if it's gonna take an eternity. And it is going to take an eternity. But yeah, Rimworld. Beautiful game. I've bought it very, very early on, you know, back in the day when they still sent out all the codes per mail. Like, every now and again you would just get a message, hey, your new Rimworld version is ready. You can download it right here, and they weren't on Steam and everything, and that's just, you know, the way it is. It was a different time, I think. Nowadays, everybody gets on Steam so early, you know, in the earliest stages of even starting their project. It's just immediately there, and that was just not the case back in the day, you know. Back in the day, it was a bit different. I am willing to say. And I think it was very visible that it was quite different, you know? That you had a bit of a different angle approaching the entire thing. And also, we're not really getting any houses here, are we? Just clearing out everything right now for the... Yeah, this might be a bit of an issue here. We've got a sawmill at the very least. What I was thinking, so like we're gonna build this one way or another, and our society is living. Oh, what is wrong? Forest zone, right? What about I stretch out the extraction zone like this? Because then the forester should not be able to keep up with our woodcutters here. 2 new villages. Thank you very much for coming. Yeah, oh, you know what I'm forgetting about, and I'm a fool for forgetting about this. I need more wells. Quite clearly, I need a well right here. Then they're going to start building as well. I'm an idiot. There you go. Have a well, buddy. Oh, and I'm also another idiot. Let's unlock this. We have so much food stored. I need you to sell this. Thank you very much. How are we doing on fish, by the way? We have 10 fish. That's quite alright, you know. The market appears to be barely keeping up, really. They're gonna have to see about that in the future. For now, it's fine, I think. They are building on this, which is quite nice. You're waiting for a builder even now. Alright, what do you need? Food. Sure. Should be very, very easy. Let's get some more clergy influence, maybe? That's just so much. Jesus Christ. Unlock church, unlock stone wall. I mean, we'll have to build another Lord Manor anyway. I think we want to build a Lord Manor in the main area. We're just kind of falling behind on... I think we want to build it for the people. We're just kind of falling behind on what we're able to produce in terms of, you know... building materials. Like, we're fine generally, I think. But it just takes a bit longer to build everything. Oh, you think I can have a small treasury, like, right here, right? I'm gonna build this up a bit. Then I'm gonna build a door in the small treasury. Boom. Come in, immediately see the gold. What's up with that, huh? What's up with that? And maybe, you know, just like another tower in the back here. Oh, no, 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 no. Hey. Alright, here you go. That's too high. Clearly too high. I think this is fine. Let's just start construction there. I mean, what's the issue? What's the big deal? Building a new house down there. Not a big fan of that house, I'll be honest with you. Jesus, and look at how efficient they are. I gotta give it to them. They are incredibly efficient at this. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to take a look, right? Where do I do that again? Budget? Trade? Trading resources. Here we are. Buy more of these. Absolutely buy more of these, alright? Buy up to 40. Thank you so much. Other than that, I don't think we need to buy much. Not for the time being, anyway. Yeah, this is going to be a nice church, and there's going to be like a center point. We're going to have another bridge like right here or right here, once this one is finished, which will take some time. Oh, there's an envoy here. Hello, my friend. How's you doing? You need 5 soldiers, and we get free money and everything. We can't even store that much money, but I'll be honest with you, that's never stopped me. This free money is the best free money that I can buy with literally no one. Add what you're going to. There you go. Alright, good luck. We need 5 bread. Why can't I do this? Oh, right. I wish I could just tell them, like, I don't want them to throw away these 40, right? I just want some stored over here. What's the problem, man? Let's see if we can figure that out. I do hope so. Long term, we should be able to just build a bakery here, and then this entire production chain will kind of just feed off an additional one here. Maybe even another farm, like right here. Make this a big farming spot. There you go. Let's go. We've done it, boys. Yeah, this church is progressing incredibly quickly. Jesus Christ. And more villagers are, of course, arriving. Which we are, generally speaking, a big fan of. Do not have much in form of planks, do we? How many people are unemployed here, and what can I do about it? That's, oh my goodness. Mail number 716. See, this is what the communists want. It will take away our identity and just give us numbers for names. What's up with that, huh? I kind of would like an additional... That's you. Perfect. Thank you so much. What else do we need something additional on, maybe? Not those. Oh, yeah. What the fuck is up with this? Wait a minute. What is wrong with it? What happened here? This is okay. I'm okaying that too. I'm okaying. Why the hell was there no farmer in this one? Are you alright? Yeah, I hate that. I don't know what happened there. But at least the farms are now working properly here. Antoine, right? Where you... That's alright, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with this one. Let's talk about the iron mine. We haven't talked about the iron mine at all. Alright, let's close everybody and then just open the iron mine. Where you at, brother? That's okay? That's not okay. Who are you? Martin. Alrighty. And then Henri or Henry is also over here. Not a big fan. I think what we might want to do... this is you, right? No, it's not. Wait a minute. Oh, it's you. Well, would you look at that? What we're going to do here for the moment... We're going to reverse this. Actually, I would like to have those live there. That's actually fine. But we do need more people in the iron mine, alright? Henry, I do not want you to work there. It's a big problem. Having people walk too long. It just doesn't work. This game doesn't really want this sort of assignment. And we can't assign anybody else. That's okay then. I think we're doing fine. Overall, we're doing very much fine. Maybe some more carpenters. And here I would even take some... Yeah. This distance is fine. This is barely any distance, right? But this is a distance. Alright, yeah, give me more carpenters. Maybe even here if we're not already full. Baptiste, I think, just joined. Yeah, perfect. Let's have more planks so that we can build this church quicker. And my stomach is rumbling, I need to eat. I just came home from work, and I'm recording this actually literally an hour before it goes live. We talked about what? VR, we talked about Rimworld, which we may or may not see on the channel. Right now, I'm just saying I don't know, I'm not certain, because I have a playstyle that isn't really made for long-term gameplay, you know? This is gonna be a mega church, man. How's this one? This one is not progressing at all, is it? Yeah. Nobody's building it. I'm actually just gonna have some people, like more people designated as builders here. Oh, Jesus. We almost have everybody working. You can be a builder, sure. Alright. You don't want everybody working, that's important, I feel. How's everybody doing, by the way? Some people are lacking luxury stuff. Some people are lacking housing, but nobody's lacking food. Look, the food is honestly the most important part for me. I don't want people to run out of food. It's a big, big issue that we have to tackle one way or another. And long term, we're going to have a different market stall here as well. Your marketplace, your workplace is full. That's okay, I think. Yeah. So what did I say? Minge, Bamberg, and Welt, right? Welt, not really known for its cathedral, but I mean, hey, who gives a hell, eh? This is going to be beautiful. And we might even want to be thinking about more military buildings. I was thinking to build a proper keep, you know, we have to have more other keeps anyway. So maybe we're just going to have like a wooden keep right here to safeguard our trade route, you know. Would be quite cool. This one, yeah, this one's going to take some time. This one is the one being sped up, so this one should be done in quite a decent amount of time. Your soldiers are back from your mission. Beautiful. 2 new villagers. Alright, nice. Free territory, influence, alcohol. Everything I can hope for. Now the alcohol production, I don't actually know how it works. We probably just haven't unlocked it, right? Because looking at this, you can only get it from missions by the looks of it at least. Producing, okay. Alright. Yeah, we need those to build. The iron. Why are you so slow, brother? Philippe, where are you? Follow villager. Wait, where do you live? Oh, you're up there. You just go to the church or something. I'm on my free time. If he just finishes that, we can already have an iron smelter, and that is huge, let me tell you. That's just actually huge. Just like this cathedral. And I will end the recording right here, because I need to put it online, or else it's going to be too late. Expect some VR streams if I figure out how it works. It's not going to be on the main YouTube channel. I don't, you know, we don't do virtual reality unless I find like a risk. I found Settlers of Catan, which seems nice. But I don't really have anybody to play it with on VR. Because everybody, you know, nobody owns VR, let's be real, and nobody needs that. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot, yeah. How are you working, by the way? Perfect? Yeah. I love this. I love this. We're going to have a major church right here. We're going to expand this. This will become a major part of our city, and these parts will then connect via the bridge and have, you know, maybe a major marketplace or something right over here. It's going to be beautiful. Long term, of course, this forest will also go, but not right now. Anyway, tell me about your experiences with VR and Rimworld and whatnot. What other games are there that we could play? I'm not even settled on anything, really. Imperator, I mean, on the 25th of April, hopefully earlier, if Paradox is kind enough to let me play or let me publish things early, to put my words precisely there. I will see you at a later date. Later, alligator.